Hi guys, it's James from Skate Britain. I just wanted to take you through plate mounting. I'm going to make this a more simple video just of where the plate should be on the boot. Try and keep it really simple so that you can do it yourselves at home. You're going to need the obvious things, your plate mounting kit, some bolts that are long enough that they'll go all the way through and you've got room to either saw them or break them off at the bottom. Your nuts, these ones are nice, they've got a gripper on the bottom of them. Oh yeah, your bolts, you should have a sunken head like this, preferably with the grip teeth on the side there so that it doesn't spin around in the boot. And your washers are optional. So yeah, you'll need enough of those to do your boot. You'll need your screwdriver and your drill, your plates and your boots. And then of course your tool for the nuts to hold the nuts. Position on the boot is what I want to talk about. And like I said, I'm going to keep it really simple. So front to back, that's very much personal preference, how long you want the plate, where the ball of your foot is, etc. I like mine to be just in front of the ball of my foot. In fact, I've got my boot here to show you. I have my plate quite far forward on the front. It's almost at the front there. Give you a better angle. That's because I like the top end speed, the acceleration. I like the wheel to be just in front of the ball of my foot so that I can get a good grip off it when I'm accelerating. Some people might like it a little bit further back because they like their toe stop to be further back. Because it's personal preference front to back. You can't go too far wrong because you're going to get used to it, whatever you do. As far as how long you have the plate, again, personal preference. I like the wheels underneath my heel there. I don't like them too far back because I don't. This is all things you've got to think about for your plate size. But as you can see, mine are, I call that a standard mount, but I've mounted them forwards. But standard at the back. It's not a short forward. A short forward would be somewhere, here. Okay, so that's standard. You can have it a little bit longer than that if you wanted. Where you mount the plate, left to right on the boot, is really important. It's that line that you've got to get right for your skate to feel right under your foot. We're not measuring the widest part of the foot like some people will tell you, and then they'll try and give you a measurement of how far to go in. I've tried explaining it that way, and it's actually really hard because every boot and every size of foot is a different measurement, so it's really guesswork on your end that way. I think a better way of doing this is to forget about the widest part of the boot but go towards the slim part of the boot at the end here where the plate's still wide. Okay, so before the plate comes in, sharply comes in, take it where the plate's still wide at the slim part of the boot there. We want an even measurement between the outside and inside. Okay, so an even one there. I'll show you on this boot. So if you look at the wide part of the boot there, it looks way over towards the inside. Let's try and get that right on the back. But if you were to look down the front of the boot just before the plate slims off and as the boot is slimming off, we want it centre there. Does that make sense to you? So hold it there. Now at the back, you're right over towards the inside of the boot. That's where you should be. Okay, I'll show you on that one. It's right over towards the inside, and that, even though it seems like it's not right, it is because the plate's on the inside at the front. That line is aiming towards the centre of the heel at the back, and it does work like that. If you need, make sure you take your insoles out and all your laces out to make it easier to mount. You can have the boot wide open. If your plates have got trucks on them already, take them off. If they haven't, don't put them on before you mount. It makes it much easier. You can get to the holes a lot easier to get to the bolts when you need to break them or snap them off. That should help you get everything right. Okay, so you hold the boot as steady as you can. In a vise or something, if you've got one, is preferable. Get the spacing at the front there where I said. So at the front of the plate before it goes slim, and at the slim part of the boot, get that an even distance. Put the back right over towards the inside. Touching the inside or just off it. Okay, and then you grab your pen and put a mark in all your holes. Okay, so that you're ready to drill. Then you'll have holes in the pen marks in the bottom of your boot. They're your holes to drill. When you've done that, if you want to see where the line's going on your foot, you can, once you've got it lined up there, you can make a mark at the front, there. Okay, the very front of the plate in the very centre, make a mark on the boot there. And then do the same on the back here, right at the very point of the plate. Okay, make a mark there and there. Grab your ruler, put the two marks together, make a line down your boot, and when you do that, you'll see that it's actually coming in line with the heel of your boot, with the heel of your foot there. Okay, the line will be right, and it'll come between your second and your third toe, or somewhere around that area. You can't go wrong with doing it like that. That'll give you a good mount.